welcome to another episode of Heavy Set Podcast. A time for Black people to be themselves, whether that's being conscious, outrageous, just a tad bit disrespectful, but we don't condone bullying. So we're going to get into a heavy discussion today. And the first question goes to my friend here. How has being in the LGBTQ community?
He's not in that community. He's just gay.
Okay.
I mean, like,
But they all are
like,
one.
No, it is. It is. It's all together.
it's all
Yeah.
one. But
No,
like,
it is.
I don't know the letters and stuff, but like, it's
It is LGBTQ community. So that's
I thought they had a plus sign. too.
that's
So
lesbian,
is that like some
bi,
gangbang shit?
Trans,
trans,
and gay.
and queer.
Niggas be throwing gang signs.
So and you know, as I
What's they
said,
say?
we don't condone bullying, and we're all for everybody on this podcast. So I just want to get that clear. So how has being in the community, you know, you being a teenager and everything, I know that can be kind of hard sometimes growing up, and he's actually still in high school, guys. So how has that affected your family and friends?
my family and friends. I mean, it didn't really change nothing. Like, I just was like, one day, I don't like what I think y'all don't like what y'all think I like. Then it was just normal, like nothing changed. Nobody looked at me different. Like, it was my family and my friends, and if they didn't stick, they wasn't really family or friends.
Okay,
And I just looked at it like that. I didn't take none of the relationships that I lost to heart. If you want to go on about your life, I'm gonna do the same thing and not worry about you.
Well, let me say something though.
Okay.
That's kind of like, that's a good thing about niggas though. Because niggas will like, they gonna talk shit though, but then they accept you. Like, you feel me? Like, a lot of shit do be funny. You know, like, I grew up a fat nigga and shit, so like, niggas accept you being fat, and then after that, you just a fat nigga from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm assuming, like, as far as being gay, like, it's like my nephew, you feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? Niggas do be having snickers, but like, it ain't like it used to be. Like, when I grew up, that shit was funny as hell. Now it's like, get out these niggas' way type shit. Like, man, I be feeling like we getting bullied out here or some type of shit. You feel me? So I'm just like, I mean, I'm glad to have Sharon here to explain his view of it, but I'm just saying, like, my view of it is like, I feel like by me being a fat person and, well, I'm gonna say obese in the correct way, I guess. You feel me? But me as being a fat person, I feel like I don't get the same rights, so I just don't understand the rights of.
When you say rights,
like, whatever the gay right,
you
like,
emphasize what rights are to
listen.
that fat people,
Okay,
you
so
feel like
listen.
fat people have.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you got motherfuckers that get them, like, Social Security checks and shit when the shit outlandish and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about as far as, like, it's not a big thing, like, if you fat, you just fat. But if you gay, it's like, nigga, I'm gay and I'm prideful. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this shit all aggressive and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, why the fuck you running down?
Can you tell me?
I think that's because they feel like they've come a long way. It's like,
Yeah.
it's different, like, as far as being out in the open,
Yeah.
society, being judged. Like, okay, yeah, obese or fat, okay, that's been around for.
Well, just as long as gay shit.
Since
Forever.
no, obese has been
But
around.
people don't really look at it like, you know, they
No.
might say, oh, he fat, but I mean, as kids, but really now it's
Not
like.
hell no. Then when
Right.
I was a kid, all the bitches was like, I had to come second. No.
I'm
Hell
saying
nah.
as kids. But
As
when
kids.
you got older,
Shout out to all of
girls
them who
like,
gave me a chance as a
some
kid.
girls like big guys.
Yeah, they
That's
do.
older though.
Right.
That's older. That's what I'm saying. Hell no. It's always been the same for us. That's why I'm
So
flabbergasted.
you ain't getting no
Like,
big
hell
girls.
nah. How the fuck is niggas getting these rights? What the fuck
So
is
you
that?
didn't get any females, my bad, I couldn't. But you
No,
didn't
I
get
had
any
females.
back when you were younger?
No, but I'm like everybody else. I want all the females, like all the niggas do. You know what I'm saying? And it
All
was
the-
ones
all the
that was
guys
shutting my
don't
shit
get all the
down.
females.
Yes, we going for everything. I'm just telling you. But that's not what we're talking about right now. I'm just saying the discrimination part. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then not only that though, like, I was the fat nigga that, like, I'm taking my shirt off at the pool. You know what I'm saying? Like, my titties is out. Flat the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So like I always had to stand on my shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, where the fuck where'd the change come in? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you gay, but why is it such a big thing? Like, I just don't understand what's the like big thing. Even like, nigga, I grew up in I got 13 juvenile arrests, right? Then I went to the joint in 18. So when I went to the joint and I seen it, it's like now they bringing the joint to the streets type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where when I was in the joint, I'm like, damn, these niggas holding hands and shit. You feel me? But then I didn't understand, like even in Ohio, like motherfuckers, a lot of people don't know this shit, right? In Ohio, there's no conjugal visits. I don't give a fuck if you got life, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So niggas had to explain that shit to me, like, man, these niggas ain't going nowhere. It's just like that. You feel me? Mind your business. But in that mannerism, like I had to like, nah, for real, because you like, this is serious. Like, motherfuckers don't understand when you go on the joint, they giving you an HIV test. When you leave that bitch, you ain't getting no HIV test. Niggas is on insured, they swole up, they looking like that, but they sick as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, motherfuckers don't understand, like, when you in that, if you do have a son or a brother, somebody who been in that position, you gotta understand being tough is being tough. Niggas be thinking that, you know what I'm saying, you getting your dick sucked or you fucking another motherfucker and you still standing your shit. That ain't really standing on your shit if you ain't. So that's why I give homage to the niggas who do wear their flags. Like when a nigga, like, you got a lot of motherfuckers who gay that don't act like that. Like I feel like that's an act. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying like, I just feel like when a nigga, that's like a nigga wearing a blue rag. All right, I know he a crick. You know what I mean? Or this nigga got on fingernails. You letting me know, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But my problem with it is like, everybody is pushing that shit. It ain't just one entity. It's like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I like, it's a lot of kids like him. He's saying he a younger man, but I'm like, as an adult, you know what I'm saying? I ain't speaking in the kids' thought. I'm like, well, damn, did this nigga even get some pussy yet? You feel me? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you even get the poisonous? You feel me? Because like, now I'm laughing and shit because motherfucking bullshit, right? But like, niggas my age ain't even had that. Like, you didn't even have that. That's what I'm saying. But you didn't even have them options as a nigga my age. So when you say some gay shit, you better not have your hand the wrong way. None of that shit. Jeans better not be too tight. So that's what I'm saying. So like, it's like mind blowing, like for kids to have them options.
It's changed.
You know what I'm saying?
You saying it's mind blowing
It's
how much
because
things have
so
changed.
for instance, like our grandparents and stuff, they didn't play that. You know what I mean? It wasn't.
Well, I kind of feel like that's a lie too. Because when I was young, hold on, you did have the church niggas walk around with that lipstick on and shit like that. So you can't say that though. Because I feel like that's the first time I ever seen some gay shit before I went to jail.
So
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't niggas singing too hard and all that shit. You feel me?
No, but what I was saying is, it wasn't as accepting back then.
Right, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
So it was more shameful for them to come out and be like, this is who I am.
Yes. I mean, there people would kill themselves first.
Yeah.
You know, so it wasn't.
It's out in the open.
Yeah.
They don't.
But why is it in the open? Like this
Because
like,
it's a lot of money behind it.
okay, so that's what I'm saying. But like, where is the responsibility for the gay community? Like, all right, you gay, right? But what about the kids who don't have a gay like preference, but you making them that? And then like, even like the people who go to work, like I don't have a job like that, but I couldn't imagine going to work and being like, or telling them, or saying like, where is Sharon at? And you like, you mean they? Or niggas telling me that type of shit, like I ain't even.
Pronouns?
Yeah, what the fuck is the pronoun? Like, what the fuck is that shit?
What you
You
prefer?
know what I'm saying? Like,
called?
that's confusing as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not like disrespecting nobody or nothing, but like, if you're in a community, right, and you're gonna establish a community, why not establish a community to where motherfuckers who aren't in that community can understand? You feel me? Like when my Spanish customers come in here, if they don't speak Spanish, they gonna give me a different dialect when they phone. You feel me? Or my African buddies, you know what I'm saying? It's like a certain body language, even if they ain't talking. But what I'm saying is like, how can you have all these rules and expect niggas to like understand that shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is all new for niggas that don't like participate in that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the parade. You feel me? I'm motherfucking in New York. I got my kids. Like, these niggas laughing, right? But that's the shit. Like, man, come on. Listen. These niggas laughing, but I'm serious, right? I got my motherfucking kids with me, bro. Like, this like 10 years ago, but these niggas is little. Man, I don't know it's a gay parade, but I felt disrespected because you got niggas walking around there and they're naked, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, my kids ain't into that shit. You feel me? But I feel like anybody would be like, damn, you feel me? Or motherfucking chicks walking around with their titties out and shit. Like, where the responsibility for them at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get you want to push what you got going on. That's cool and all that. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of fucked up when you don't take the responsibility for the shit you do. Or niggas doing this shit. Like, it's offensive as fuck to me for a motherfucker to be a transgender and I don't know you a transgender. That shit should be, I should get a letter like these raping niggas. When a nigga rapes something and they send you a letter in the mail, a transgender, I should get that same letter because I don't choose that lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, but nigga, I'm a felon. You can look my shit up right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like,
But it doesn't know because rape, we don't want to compare that to rape.
no, I'm saying I'm not comparing it to rape.
To
I'm saying
molester,
not to
like you had a
molest
fire.
it. I don't agree with none of that. What I'm saying is the letter that comes out.
Yeah, but it
If
doesn't
you-
matter
hold on,
because
it
the
does because
transgender, they
hold on.
change their sex. Like
Hold on, but you might change your sex, you might change your nose, you might change your lips. I don't know who you are. So if you changing yourself,
that's
no, that's not fair. I'm just saying that's a right that I would like to have as a heterosexual man. I would like to know what I'm dealing with. I don't feel
It
like
don't matter. They
Nah,
got
it
I
do
don't
matter.
feel like I should be able to get
I'm gonna
treated.
tell you why though, because a lot of trans women, they playing it like this, right? I don't have to tell you who I am if we just having a regular conversation,
Yeah.
unless they out here saying, oh, I don't have to let you know I'm a trans unless I feel like sexually doing something with you or taking it that far with you, and that ain't fair to a regular nigga. What if I ain't want to have this? I might feel this type of way having this conversation with you. Like, nigga, what's going on? That ain't fair to nobody. Like, what's going on?
Exactly.
Like,
That's
that's
crazy.
even up to the
Like, what?
individual.
Right, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, but
I don't care. What?
It's
Okay,
not a
so-
crime,
it's
is
not-
what we're saying.
What?
okay,
How?
but that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, it is though. Like, that's how I feel. I'm not saying that it's wrong for them, but for me, I'm like, damn. You feel me? Like, I didn't want that. So, like,
You didn't want what, pussy?
No, I didn't want.
That's what
I
they
didn't.
had.
Must be
No,
bad.
listen. That's not real pussy.
Not to be
This the motherfucker don't
understand.
bend straight or nothing. That's not to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you wasn't born like that, just like sports, I don't feel like it's fair for now a transgender getting here and beat your ass, and he talking about he a woman. You be like, hell nah, this a man. But this is what you see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. Like, as far as like fairness, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for the heterosexual men. I'm not speaking for the men who doing them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, it, just like being fair, like the black woman is the
Well,
number
that's
one.
what you get for being promiscuous.
Nah, not really. That's not, hold on
But
up.
that's-
Okay, so listen, now you see how she said that? The black woman is the number one HIV carrier, right? And it's because of what? You don't have to be promiscuous. You might have dealt with one dude,
Right.
but he was promiscuous, right?
Right.
So now you a victim of his promiscuous,
Right.
right? So this is what I'm saying, though. This is a lot to deal with, especially in our community. Like, we in Columbus, it's tiny Columbus, but I don't know the numbers here, but I'm sure the numbers are high, just like everywhere else. Motherfuckers is traveling out of state, all
Right.
type of motherfuckers is moving here.
Yeah.
You don't know who. You feel me? And then on top of that, back to the homosexual part, I do got a heart for the, like I said, the people that's in prison and who can't get conjugal visits. Like, that's fucked up, Ohio. And then I got a heart for the motherfucking molestation. This is new to me. I just heard about this. But the number one molestation is kids on kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't doing this shit no more. This a kid doing this to another kid. So it's like, where the heart at? You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas need to be talking about this shit because I might not let my kids watch Pornhub, or I might have some type of discretion on the internet. But they go over your crib, or they at school watching some shit. This nigga got a phone. He watching Pornhub and shit. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it's like, it's kind of unfair for all the kids. I ain't tripping on none of that shit. I'm just saying, like, where is niggas' hearts at, and where's the responsibility for the gay community as far as everybody? We ain't just, it's not, yeah, you guys have a community, but it's a broader community than just that community. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everybody ain't laughing. Like the baby, he was one of my favorite artists. Ended that nigga for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he had an opinion? Like, damn. So your opinion is stronger than mine because you're gay. I'm like, damn, that's kind of, you know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. I'm just a regular nigga though. But I'm just saying for the niggas who was getting the bag or the niggas who get just like for instance, right? A motherfucker can just say he was gay and then to fuck up your whole career. We don't know this to be true. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of rumors and shit that go on and shit like that, but it's a lot of this shit going on. Then lastly, for somebody else talk, I gotta talk about the two hard females. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Now you walking around sagging with this fat ass. I'm not gay. You feel me? That motherfucker dribbling this shit. I'm like, did you go ahead with that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, then you got titties and shit. Like, man, what the fuck? But you kind of over aggressive and shit. And then it's fucked up because motherfuckers be over aggressive and you gotta stand your ground. So it's like it's a lot of confusion. Like I feel like there's a lot of confusion as far as like who's who. So like I can get into it with a nigga and it might not be that, but I get into a female who acting like a nigga and it get like that. You know what I'm saying? Because she really not a male. You feel me? Because everybody leaves out testosterone and estrogen. Nigga, I got balls. I'm pushing out testosterone. You know what I'm saying? I know there's estrogen in men, but I'm just saying the whole format of the thinking, the movement, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole different category for men and women, just in moving in day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying? Like men go through things that women ain't really doing, and women do things like, I can't imagine a female acting like a nigga and then having a period. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know that's like a crazy thought, but I'm just saying like, damn, or kind of like the niggas who change their voice and shit. Then you, oh, what's up, my nigga? You like, damn. But like, why? You feel me? So I'm just asking, like, as a gay man, what do you feel like?
Okay, I'm gonna just start like the gay parade, all of that. I agree with you on that. Like, okay, I get it. Like, we gay, we happy.
Right.
But you do not need to be walking down the city.
High street, nigga. They on the main streets like that. Damn.
Of the city, but booty naked, everything flinging. Like, okay, you gay, but like, why are you trying to show like,
like
all your goodies?
What does
like,
that
yeah,
prove?
like,
doing for you?
Right.
Like, what does
That comes
prove?
into with the pride, you know, the
Just having the pride that they are gay. I guess that's how they celebrate. I'm assuming.
I know, but it would be like, if I was doing that as a hetero, like, you can't even pee in public and you'll get a ticket for that shit, my
Right.
nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
These niggas
right.
walking around like everybody. It's like 30 of these niggas. Like, damn. So I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm not like shitting on niggas and what they doing. I'm just saying, like, I got kids too, my nigga. But I ain't in that community. You feel me? So by me not being in that community, I'm like, where the fuck is my rights at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta fall back for that. And like, for instance, like I had a lot of people that like, shout out to everybody who did this podcast, because I had a whole bunch of people that were supposed to do it. And they fell back. They was gay, not gay, whatever. And it was just like, it came down to like, everybody's scared to talk about gay shit, but everybody's gay. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then like, you know, the commercials, the TV, like these niggas, everybody talking about P-Valley. I tune into P-Valley, I'm trying to watch it. They zoom into the fat ass, it's a nigga though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? So as me as an adult seeing that, what are kids supposed to think? Because kids, like, when we was young, we watched all the adult shit. So I know kids is watching this shit. So I'm like, niggas know what they doing and shit, but it's like, then on top of that, this big fat black nigga. Like, where do niggas get to stand up, like, as far as, like, with our women? Like, when you push that image and women see that, you gotta realize a lot of people are immature. So they believe everything they see. So you might have a nigga at the crib and you didn't watch some shit last night. Now you bringing this shit, like bringing the spirit in the crib. You feel me? Like, man, that shit is like, you know what I'm saying? It's touchy-feely, but I'm just speaking for the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, all niggas ain't really solid with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying like there's a problem with gays being gay. I'm just saying there's a problem with you pushing an agenda that everybody's not with. Then you make people feel bad because they're not with it. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of working people that's in that criteria. Like, these niggas is like scared. They on fringe, like, oh, I'm about to lose my job. And I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's that touchy-feely, like I said, with the they, them, their, like, man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just speaking to the gay community just to see if they could like organize something to where it's like on a fair playing ground. You know what I'm saying? Like even with the cartoons and shit like that, like hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like hold the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like you really dealing with kids, and kids learn like at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I agree with you on that. Like,
yeah,
TV back in the day, like it was never like they was trying to hide it. It was just like subtle. It's there. You understand what they trying to put out. But now it's like Disney shows, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon shows. Why y'all got the main character, the gay character? Like every character on the show don't gotta be gay. Like it could be SpongeBob. Like okay, he's gay. They don't push that agenda though, do they? They made an announcement and that was it. But they showed. Yeah, they made an announcement on Instagram and everything, and that was it. Nobody took it nowhere else. SpongeBob was still SpongeBob. But now when they show this, like, every character, it gotta be, oh, she like her, he like him. Why can't it just be a normal, like, a normal,
Cartoon.
per se, cartoon with two straight characters that like or friends? They don't gotta be gay. But, like, you can have, like, a side character or one of the main characters have that agenda. The whole cast don't have to have that agenda.
all right, I got a question though. As a gay person, are you scared to have sex? I mean, and when I say scared, I mean like Columbus got a high syphilis, a high
Gonorrhea.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like with them type of things, like is that like do gays? Is that like talked about in the gay community? Or is it talked about like after somebody got something? You feel me?
It's talked about like after somebody got something.
That's what I figured.
But
you know what I'm saying?
The only reason I'm not scared is because I don't go around Columbus.
Fucking with
everything that walk or everything I see.
Yeah.
Like if I'm messing with somebody, I trust them, and I know that they not going around Columbus like everybody else and bopping everybody.
Okay, let me ask you this though. I keep hearing this shit, right? Tired of hearing this shit, so I'm gonna ask you. What the fuck is this shit where motherfuckers is saying like the men are dealing with the homosexual crowd and going back with the women? Do you feel like that's a true statement?
Yeah.
Repeat the question.
That's the problem.
What as a gay man, do you feel like there is men that sleep with gay men and then go back with women?
100%.
So with that being said, how do you feel being the gay man? Like you knowing this motherfucker about to go back with a woman, but you still fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about that type of shit?
I mean, me personally, I've never fucked with a man.
But you have like, people that,
like,
yeah.
I mean, he's
like,
bisexual.
I'm just asking you, yeah, like, I'm asking
like
you,
somebody
like,
that's like not
the responsibility,
open,
yeah.
I just go about it as I had the time, the right option to come out, and I'm gonna give you the same. If you don't want nobody to know, that's your business. I'm not gonna out your business because it's not my place.
So that ain't what you put. So as a gay person, you don't tell if a motherfucker is not out or not gay or not claiming to be gay. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, because that's not my place.
Okay, so whose place is it?
That's their place when it's their time.
So just like you were saying, you would want a memo for transgenders. How about a memo for the fellas that
you took the words out of my mouth. I was just getting ready to say that though. Like I was just getting ready to say that. Like, do the gays have a responsibility? Like, I know you saying like, oh, I ain't telling this nigga, but you know this motherfucker about to go poison his wife with the same shit he really ain't saying. You feel me? Cause look, and the only reason I'm saying this is because it put the hetero males in a fucked up position. You feel me? Because you got a lot of women thinking that niggas is going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like fucked up for the males. Like, what? You feel me? But then when you find out your nigga doing this shit, you like, damn, this shit really real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, where do we win at? And what's the responsibility of the community?
Okay,
Again,
I understand like y'all want like a memo on like if they transgender, gay. But if it's like if it was just a simple conversation, there was nothing else leading after that conversation, they should not have to just openly say before the conversation starts, oh, I'm gay. Okay, the conversation start now. That's awkward, and you should not have to tell somebody your preference on who you gonna label at the end of the day because you're not. That's not your intention. That's not what the conversation is about. So I don't think it should be brought up in a conversation at all. If it was nothing more than a simple conversation and you went on about your day.
All right, let me ask you this then. Why don't gays stay with gays? Like, you know how you openly gay? Why not just fuck with an openly gay dude? Like, that's what be fucking me up. Like, what the fuck? Why not just stay with this nigga? How you come out that box? You know, it's like this the community, right? Niggas be way out there, like, what the fuck is you doing now? You set tripping, nigga. You out the community now. You know what I'm saying?
Me personally, I look at men that are not openly out or are messing with men. I view them as part of the community because y'all are, at the end of the day, laying down with another male.
Exactly.
But it's just they don't want nobody to know, and it's not their time to come out and tell people.
That's the problem I have.
And that's where the black woman is getting all the HIVs and all the diseases. You know what I'm saying?
And I understand that. Anybody that's DL laying down with a man at the end of the day and going back to a woman, they know they should not be doing that. That's actually dead wrong. Like, if you're laying down with a man, you should not be going to lay it up with another female.
Okay, so let me run it like this.
Or being messing with anybody of the female gender, women gender at all because you know you like men. Like, okay, you can play the part, act straight, cool, but laying down with a man, then flipping it and going laying down with another woman.
I mean, they can like both. They can like
talk
both
about
and say that.
Women do it too.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you like both, just say that.
All right, so look, this is what I'm saying. This is why I love black women, right? Now, black women did this shit, like, you know, niggas be slow a little bit, right? But it's this shit on Facebook. Is this your man, right? Why the fuck the gays ain't got the is this your man jump off? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that shit would be a little better for motherfuckers that like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I you know, black women, they really put together with that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, that kind of would fit the format more or less as far as keeping diseases and shit like that down. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, as far as the podcast, like, now this is just my opinion, right? But I'm gonna just say it, right? Excuse me. It's not women. We actually dealing with a gay man, but from my understanding, women can't really be gay because they don't have nothing to penetrate with, right? So it's kind of like a difference, you know what I'm saying? Because when you see the pride rainbow, they show the colors, the opposite of the body of the chakra. So this is just how it was explained to me, and it was explained to me that the crown chakra goes to the lower chakra after a man has been in a what you call that shit? Homosexual act. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if people really know that. You know what I'm saying? Like the chakras of your body and the rainbows and how they kind of switch that to their agenda. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of women that go strong with the homosexual act, but from what I was understood to, that women really couldn't be gay. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know if that's true or not. Anybody can.
Gay, but
yeah.
they still pass on STDs.
Sure.
You catch a lot of stuff in somebody's mouth. So
But, okay, I feel like, chakras in whatever.
The rainbow, the pride rainbow. Yeah.
But if a female is laying down with another female, and that's not considered gay, why is a male laying down with another
Because a male is penetrating another male. A female don't have
females, they got something and they don't know how to use it together.
Right, but I'm just telling that's just my understanding. I listen. I agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't my world. But I'm just saying that was what. Because I never understood why fuck niggas was running around with the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody explained to me with it was a gay person who told me. You feel me? Like this is what the rainbow means. So I'm like, damn. You feel me? But that was deep as fuck though. You know what I'm saying? For somebody to put that much thought or to know that science of the anatomy of the body. I was like, damn, I didn't even know that shit really like worked like that. You know what I'm saying? And then, but I ain't gonna say my last, but what is it with the changing of the voice and shit like that?
I don't know.
Like, what is that? Is that a part of playing the flag?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I really don't know because I don't change my voice. I've never met a gay person myself. that changed their voice. So I don't really know what that's
So your
about.
voice don't get deeper.
No, this is my voice.
Oh, that's all I'm
I've been
saying.
the same my whole life.
Or then like, look, you saw you got. Okay, so look, like this too, right? Now you saw you got the fingernails, right? One time I'm at where the fuck was I at? Sonic, fat ass, getting the slush. Homie hit me with the nails just like 10 years ago, bro. Fucked me up with shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everything that was like against my youth is like opposite, like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just wondering, like, where is we going with this shit? Like, after this gay agenda goes off, like, what happens after that? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there something else? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it just heterosexuals? Because the reason I'm saying that because there's a lot of pedophiles too. So I'm just wondering, like, is that the same? You know what I mean? Like, is that accepted in the gay community?
Pedophiles is
Pedophiles?
what? Pedophiles
Yeah.
is when you
Like-
mess with kids, right?
Right, but if you're a gay person and you messing with like, say you had a 17-year-old that was out and then he messed with a 20-something-year-old person, right? That would still be pedophile, right? Pedophilia.
Yes.
Right, so that's what I'm saying.
What was the ages?
17, somebody under 18, anybody under 18.
Yeah.
But they messing with somebody grown, right? But they're both gay. Is that accepted in the gay community or is that still
No,
pedophilia?
that's still pedophilia.
Okay. I'm just asking because I be hearing about that a lot though. You know what I'm saying? Just like you had the older men messing with the younger women. You know what I'm saying? That ain't of age. You know what I mean?
I got a question too. Why, is y'all's opinion or as a community, why is it so superior? Like everybody ain't humans and everybody can't say what they want to say. Like, why do I feel like if niggas gotta go to jail for calling somebody gay, niggas should be going to jail for calling somebody fat, ugly, whatever. You feel me? That's all a hate
You can go to
crime.
jail because somebody
All in
gay?
all. Yeah, it's a
I
hate
did not know
crime.
You will get
Hate
fired.
crime,
What?
yeah.
You could
That's
lose,
crazy. I
Hate
still
crime.
say that.
you
Yeah.
could lose your
Yeah.
nursing or social work
Yeah.
license.
Are you for real? I still say the F slur.
You,
And that's
there's
worse.
a lot that can happen to you.
Yeah. All over.
That's a law though?
I think they do have laws. Yeah, they do have laws and
Yeah,
rights.
still
They
it's
do
good.
have
Niggas
laws and rights that they have.
I mean, human resource,
Yeah,
has
yeah,
things, policies that they implement
That's what they
and
push
come
too.
But how is that possible? So if you call me fat at work, you'll get fired?
No.
I mean, but it could be.
But if I
I'm going on to
discriminate,
human resources
if
with
I
this shit.
discriminate you,
That's
You
why
got
I
me
said
fucked
I
up.
deal
I'm
with
suing everybody.
I deal with human resources, so basically that could be for disciplinary action, but not necessarily. It could be grounds for termination.
Yeah.
It just
Calling somebody
depends.
gay?
Yeah.
But why?
Even with
why
just
does it matter
any
if they're
name
actually
calling
gay?
period could be grounds for termination.
So if I was like, hold on, let me ask you this. If I was like, has anybody seen Sharon? And y'all was like, who's Sharon? I was like, the gay dude. They could fire me for that?
If somebody
And
takes
he's
that,
clearly gay. He's saying he's gay.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you,
Like,
but
I'm lost on
no,
this
if you
shit.
say you gay, if you say the gay dude, no, but if you say fag, you will be fired.
What's the difference?
Like, what's the?
It's still a slang term.
Because fag is considered.
It's a cigarette.
No,
I smoke
fag
fast.
is
It's
considered to
vulgar.
be.
It's more
Just like
vulgar.
if somebody was to say nigger to you,
Yeah.
that's a fag
You
is
can
considered
get- yeah.
inappropriate.
Instead of
It's-
saying black, you say nigga.
Yeah.
Or nigga. Like, it depends on how far somebody else takes it, though.
right,
If they take it to human resources and they say, okay, I was offended, blah, blah, blah,
Yep.
blah, blah, blah. As being a human resource representative,
because it
you
can turn
have to
into a lawsuit.
investigate that. You
Yeah.
have to look
What
into
you mean
that.
investigating?
Because
You
it
have
can turn
to.
into sue the company.
Yeah.
They can
It
sue the
gets
company.
deep.
For what?
You're
No.
because you're tolerating discrimination here. They called me out my name. I mean, that's just like if I was at work and my supervisor say they were Caucasian, and they called me, "Hey, nigger, why are you this?"
What if I called you
They
colored?
would get.
That if she
I felt offended.
offended for it, she could go to human resources
Yeah.
and report that.
Yeah.
And they would have to investigate that, and that person could lose their job. And if they didn't, then she
They
could
probably
probably
would
get
But
an
listen,
attorney.
though.
and
Yeah.
Hold on.
So they will
Listen,
fire them,
Hold
so
on.
they don't have to
Hold on.
do a lawsuit.
Let me say something though. Niggas talking Ebonics. So I can say something that motherfuckers wouldn't even know. And you would, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. You could be offended by anything. Like, I use slang all the time. Like, I might like, well, what up, shorty? You know what I'm saying? That's not offensive to me.
Well, like
that's the way I
my
talk.
cousin, for instance, like they had a meeting, and she left. I guess somebody told her something. She left the meeting, and she was like, "Snitches get stitches,"
Okay.
and they fired her for that.
Damn, who was the snitch? That's not a threat. I can say I was singing the song.
They fired her. She got fired.
They don't care though. They're not even letting you explain that or anything.
They not.
That's crazy as
No,
fuck. How do I not get the right to explain my half?
You don't, because you said snitches get stitches.
Now you can appeal it and go through your whole legal part
But
of
my
it.
money fucked up because I said
You might get your job back, you might not. But
That's
if you
crazy.
want to go through all
That's
of
some
that,
bullshit.
Because they not going to go through a lawsuit and pay all this money because
I'm gonna sue your ass for
you're
that shit.
inappropriate.
I didn't even mean it like that.
Talk at work.
I mean, okay, so that's like saying everybody at the job, hold on, y'all. Everybody at the job should have to have a wordplay for this job then. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's called professional courtesy.
no, I need a manual.
It's called
Give me a
professional
book.
courtesy.
Give me a book.
and it's
I need a
called
book.
business ethics. They
Yeah.
have
I don't know.
business
What's the
ethics
business ethic?
They have
A
where
code
you
of
have to
ethics.
go through it and you have to watch probably videos and different things about it and you have to sign off on it.
Yeah.
So then when you're working and you signed off on this business ethics, that gives them grounds to terminate you
Yeah.
if you violated anything within those business ethics.
In your orientation. You probably-
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't.
Basically, and I don't feel like there's anything wrong with the rights and things that are put in place for the LGBT community because they should feel like they're comfortable wherever they're at.
Me too.
You know, just like anybody else.
I feel like I should be able to say whatever I want to.
Wait, but the next question posed is, do you feel, how difficult, is it difficult to be gay or black?
Ooh, shit, that's a good one. Black, nigga.
But you wouldn't know because
Yeah.
I'm not speaking for all the gay people. For my personal experience, I would say black.
Okay.
Like,
And I'm gonna
Like,
say that. I'm gonna say this
I would
without
just
being
say
gay, though,
black.
right? But when you see a black gay dude and a white gay dude, it be a different dialect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see a lot of the white gay dudes be like executive. You know what I'm saying?
They got.
I ain't saying that there ain't black executives. Like, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta running that bitch like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, you don't really see, like, I used to deal with this dude, right? He was a white guy, you know what I mean? We used to do refurbished TVs and shit. Man, I never knew this dude was like that, you know what I'm saying? But then I pulled up and seen the nigga where the community he lived in. Fucked me up, you know what I'm saying? I never said nothing, he never said nothing. But I'm just saying, like, you can do business with people and it don't even matter, you know what I'm saying? Because I've done it, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, it seemed like it's not a big hoorah for that community until it's a parade. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're not as aggressive to me. You know what I'm saying? As far as the black dudes. You know what I'm saying? They gotta let you know, like,
Well,
gay.
you know I mean, it even says it in the textbooks that you know our culture is more aggressive than any other culture. So, I mean, even if this is dealing with that.
And let me say this too, though. I got a shout out to my gay cousins. Rest in peace to Gary and Matt. When I got shot, man, I was fucked up. My ex-wife, my baby mom, was holding me down, but it was times I couldn't. Man, this nigga used to have to put my socks on, my shoes on, the whole nine. No homo, bro. This is my blood cousin, man. Shout out to Matt Dudley, man, for real, because I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in my neighborhood like, bro, who the nigga switching up the street? I'm like, bro, that's my cousin and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you, like, and Gary, my cousin Gary beat everybody's ass. Like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, both of these dudes died, you know what I'm saying, from being in that community. And, like, I really miss these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, these were sound dudes, you feel me? But even with that, these was back in the day, but it was more like these niggas would go, like, to New York and Philly, and it would be like a drag queen thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, when they came home, it wasn't like that. You knew that man was gay, but you know, it wasn't like pushing it on you type shit. They kind of stayed in their realms, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's all I want to say as far as that part, though. Next question.
What advice would you give to, you know, a teen such as yourself that wants to come out?
Oh, that was a good ass question. Come out to who? They mom and dad or the
Just
world?
come out to the community or their family or their friends.
I personally think you should not have to come out to the community.
Okay.
I feel like you should only have to tell people that you trust, like family and friends, what I did. But my advice is be ready for some of them relationships to never be the same or just completely in. And it's nothing you can do about that. Don't stress because you're not going to change it because they're not going to change how they think. They might later in life, but right now they're stuck in their ways. So just if the relationship ends.
Hold up.
Okay.
Hold on. He said later in life. How can you come back from that? He said they might change later in life.
Just being more accepting.
Like, be more, like later in life, that might be more open mind, open to like change.
Yeah.
Like, accept
Change into being, you talking about the parent?
Yeah.
Not like the
Anybody.
parent, just like a family or like.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying, yeah. But okay, so like, with that being said, like, as a parent, man, like that's kind of like, I can't say for everybody, like, but for me, it's like, I'm kind of like heartbroken though, you know what I'm saying? Not all the way, but a little bit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying from the, and then I'll be like, bro, what's really going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't saying like everybody would be like that. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? But
with your boys or
everybody, boy, girl, like for real. And it's just me as a parent, like, man, I don't know if I can. I mean, I can accept it, but I mean, like,
You don't want to see it.
not even see it. Like, I mean, I just feel like, nigga, I wanted you to have kids and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like keeping a family going. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, nigga, where the fuck I'm supposed to have grandkids from you, boy or girl? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying like if you doing that you wrong or nothing in your world, but I'm saying as far as me, I want my family to live on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like that like slowing shit up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, man, and then like I really don't like you. I don't really like you representing me as a parent like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like I'm not saying I accept it, but I don't know if I raised you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I'm saying accepting, I mean like, damn nigga, you should have told me about this a long time ago. You feel me? Like, I don't want nobody else to like already like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of be in my kids' shit a little bit too though. You know what I mean? Now, my kids is fat too. I got fat kids too now. Don't get me wrong. So it ain't that. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying like it's something wrong with Sharon. I told you it's like my nephew. You feel me? But I'm saying like I'm speaking for the parents though. You know what I'm saying? Kids is kids, but nigga, I'm your parent. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm one of them do as I say, not as I do. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Right.
I'm not saying like, you know what I mean? You can't have your opinion, but like me and my kids get into it all the time. You feel me? Over little shit. But I'm still the parent and I want that respect as the parent. Like I ain't hearing that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it ain't just like gay shit. It's just like, nigga, you ain't take the trash out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this man behind me, he'll tell you 24 hours. I'm like, still, I don't live here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So it's just like a respect thing as far as like, you know, and like with kids like Sharon, I'm like Frida, this baby. You know what I'm saying? She do a good job with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen this nigga grow up, but I'm already watching his ass like, go ahead with that bullshit. But I'm letting him do him. I don't say nothing because that's not my place. But I'm already like, bro, go ahead with that bullshit. Because he might not say that, but he can tell you this shit just ain't starting. You know, how old are you? 16.
And that's perfect what you said, because the next question was, do you feel like you were born this way or was a choice?
I don't feel like it was a choice. I feel like I was definitely born like this because it
Okay.
was just like one day I woke up and was like,
Right.
oh, let's be gay. Let's
But
be
see,
gay.
nah,
It was like,
I ain't going. I feel like it's an exposure. Fuck no.
Well,
I don't
no.
feel like people are born like that.
They
I feel
are-
like
they
you are
are.
what you exposed to.
Leo, I'm sorry,
Nah,
you
but
need
like,
to really do your
Like that, 'cause
research.
You're born, you're not knowledgeable
No, you are. It's a genetic thing. It's like.
Where the
it's
genetic
like-
thing?
I'm not
it-
saying-
I learned this in
Wait.
school. What are you saying? Like
What school?
like the it's in the books. Like the baby has more of the like the estrogen or the hormones
No,
of a woman.
I need proof.
Yes, I'm
I
telling you.
want to say
Yes.
something.
Go ahead, say something. Say
Yes.
something. Say
So-
something. Hold on. Let her go first.
Some
She
people are born that
I
way.
really
They are.
okay. Some. We going with some?
Yeah.
Okay. my
Because
thing-
you'll see things
Hey,
when they
Bree,
was 3 or
Look
4
at
years
Arizona,
old
love.
and wanted to wear dresses.
Yeah, but then I also
You
do-
have that.
I also do know a lot of gay people come from being molested by family members.
Yes,
Okay, talk
yes.
that
So
shit
Of
then.
course.
it's not
Yeah.
always where they were born into.
No, it's
not.
It's more of a family member taking advantage of them.
Yes.
And
You're right.
they're feeling like
And I
this
feel
is
like,
the
go ahead.
thing that
I feel
they're-
like advantage too can be
Yes,
you
you are
showing
right.
me something I ain't supposed to be seeing. You feel me? Like I said, motherfuckers
And-
be showing you come to spend the night, y'all playing cards and shit. Motherfuckers just doing shit behind doors. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers get exposed to shit that they shouldn't be too though. You feel me?
At a young age.
At a young age, you know what I'm saying?
And
Then
I
motherfuckers
just
ain't saying
actually
nothing.
read,
Yeah.
well, I read a book now called the Boy Who
Well,
Was Raised as a
generations
Dog.
have changed, and
Come on. Go ahead. Finish.
Reading a book called The Boy Who Was Raised as Like a Dog, and the psychiatrist was saying like right when the little girl came in his office, she jumped on his lap, unzipped his pants, and she was only 7 years old. But the reason why was because she had been molested so much, starting at 3 years old. She thought when she saw a man, that's what she was supposed to do.
Yeah, like-
so your brain early on, as she was
Yeah.
saying, if that happens at a young age,
That's
your
fucked
brain
up.
develops that, thinks that your brain is still
That's
developing. So
right.
once it gets that, it starts thinking, well, this is
it's normal.
normal. Yeah.
So like, what, should that be a questionnaire in school?
What?
Have you been molested?
I think so.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean,
Because
like, I
those
feel like
kids need
motherfuckers need
therapy.
to heal from that type
They
of
need
shit
therapy.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, because I feel like a lot of motherfuckers never get a chance to heal. You know what I'm saying?
No, they
like,
don't. You're
because
right.
they ain't telling, they ain't
Because they're
saying shit.
shameful of it.
Yeah, I mean, nigga, would
Yeah.
you be? If a motherfucker touch my jaw, I'm gonna be like, damn. Like when I read LL's book and that nigga said that shit, he's talking about his grandpa, man, I respected that nigga a whole lot more because I'm like, damn, nigga, your grandpa? Man, that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the nigga really brought that shit. I don't know if people know that shit, but Todd Smith, that nigga, you know what I'm saying? He like, nigga, I ain't even with this shit, but I couldn't even do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
I mean, I actually asked my son because he's an athletic. He's around a lot of coaches. They pick him up. He does a lot of different things. So I asked him, I'm like, he's like, Mom, but I just want him to know we can have that conversation because I don't want him to like grow up holding that in and something's going on.
So if he said, yeah, what would you have done though?
Like, we'll take the proper proceedings to
What's the proper proceedings? I'm asking.
Well,
See
no,
what I'm
let the
saying?
school- No, let the school know. No, seriously.
I'm listening.
Let the school know first. You know what I'm saying? Foul charges, against that person that was doing it.
I'm talking about the healing process for the kid though.
They would go to therapy. That's the only
What
thing
type
you
of
can
therapy
do.
can you go for that type of shit
Probably
though?
would have to file charges first, and then be able to present it to the.
Well, there's people, Leo, that are trained specifically in that child trauma area. That's all they do. So you would go to see a psychiatrist, and that's all they're trained to do is deal with trauma. Because all that's going to cause the child is PTSD.
Right.
So that post-traumatic stress syndrome, that has to be addressed. And sometimes they have to be on some type of medication for it. Because it'll cause bad behavior. Because I actually know somebody that was molested by their coach and they never said anything until they was an adult. Because they carried all that shame and guilt.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight though.
And it caused them to have a really bad drug problem. You see what I'm saying? So, I just be wanting, and I just tell any parent, just come at your kids in a loving way, but let them know that, hey, you can talk to me about anything. I got your back. You don't have to be scared. This is a safe place because all kids should feel safe.
No doubt.
So,
And I'm with who everybody's kid. You can talk to me too though. We fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I talk my shit though, but still.
right.
So can we talk about one thing?
You listening?
It's the big thing going on about men or males liking different type of sexual acts during intercourse, and I was just kind of wanting to.
Oh yeah, they are. I heard about that. They are.
Now, what you talk about? No.
Gay
If what?
these actions were
Anything touching the ass is gay.
Well,
Don't even grab my cheeks. I'm telling you. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm a fucking Donkey Kong.
So I guess there's
straight beat up. Chris Brown. Rihanna.
Real.
so I guess there's things going on as far as males specifically liking to have penetration. In the anal section, whether it's with toys or if it's called, I guess it's a new term called pegging.
Oh my God.
Oh, really?
Man, don't start this shit, bro.
That's
some bullshit. That's gay. That's gay.
That's gay.
Absolutely.
Right? Is that
But
gay?
But listen, I'm about to tell you though, I had a client tell me this shit before, right? This nigga told me, he like, we were just talking about this shit, right? Cause I got one of my gay clients just talking about it, right? But this nigga said that his wife did that shit, but I never would have known this nigga did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck me up. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, damn, motherfuckers be like real open in the bedroom. I mean, that's kind of fucked up right there. How do the women feel about doing it?
So are you accepting?
That's what I want to know.
So that's
what about the woman who's fucking her husband? Like, nigga, how do you feel?
It's
What
women.
the fuck?
I mean, personally, I would just. That would be a no. We wouldn't even. I mean.
So it's over with. Thank you.
It's over.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, because I'm not trying to date a gay man. But there may be some women that are into that will accept that and that they like doing those type of things. But for me, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I guess my question is that a gay? Is it considered a gay?
You know
act?
that's a gay act.
Hold on. I don't.
You busting it open
I'm
for
all
you.
here for exploring activities in the bedroom, but me personally, I find that a little suspicious. I'm not gonna say
A
you're
little
gay,
like nigga.
but I just find that.
Okay, let me ask you this
suspicious.
question: how did y'all even get to this? Like, when did they just like?
I mean,
how did we even
because
get to that point?
I
mean, a lot of that's going on, Leo. A lot of that.
I mean,
But see,
that
see,
conversation.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah, because females be knowing that. You know
females,
what I'm saying?
this is something
Yeah,
that
I
females know
understand
that they're saying.
But
to
listen,
females
zoom
that
in, wrong. Do not do that, females to no niggas, man. Please don't get your shit pushed in trying to see if you're a nigga like that, because that's fucked up.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying?
typically what I'm hearing is guys will come to them and
Yep.
request that.
That's what I'm
That's
hearing.
not something like
Yeah.
I don't
they're
even
just trying
believe
to
that.
do something.
Well, it is.
I'm
It's
telling
happening.
you, like
It's
So you
happening.
saying a nigga asked you that before?
I never said that.
Has a nigga asked
What
you that
I'm
before?
saying,
No, but my friends and my cousins say have.
yeah, I've said those are the conversations are asking, and so therefore, yeah.
But see, like that type of shit, like I don't even want you to do that, bro.
And see, that's the problem that I have with the gay. Only thing with gay, like if you're gay, you're gay. If you're bisexual,
Right.
you're bisexual. But just say that. Tell
Yes.
us that.
Yes.
But in that way, we
To
can
decide.
and take the precautions that we need to take.
Yeah.
So how do you feel
Decide.
about the woman who was fucking her husband and stay? Like, what's on her mind?
She
You feel me?
maybe,
Like-
I guess maybe she's accepting that he could possibly be gay.
I
So
mean,
when-
it
how do
would
you
be
feel
a
like that's
control
kinda-
thing. Like she might.
Damn, why you start smiling? Damn. What's wrong with this nigga? She start smiling, bro. She This nigga started smiling. What's wrong with these niggas, man? That's
It
crazy
would.
as hell, man.
It would be.
That's wild. That's wild. That's
It
wild,
would be a
bro.
control thing. Like a woman, like she's in charge now. Like she's.
Why you look at me like that? I've never done it, so
I've never done it.
But
I'm just saying,
this
like
is
I
a
can
common
see,
conversation.
you know,
that's
putting the
happening.
whole
Black
thing
women.
on, and
You said this
she
is a
feel
common
like,
conversation.
It's a
yeah,
common conversation.
Hold on. Did you hear what she said? Say it to the camera.
It's a common conversation that's being brought up that men are requesting these things in the bedroom.
Requesting what, though? You said these things.
such as
You gotta let people know what's going on here.
Well, I'm saying the pegging,
The fuck?
the playing with dildos and different things.
Man, I'm the
toys and
dildo. We
stuff
ain't bringing
like
shit.
that. Like, they want anal penetration.
Yeah, they
That's
do.
crazy,
So
They-
No, I'm just saying, like, I just don't understand how that conversation sparked up. Like, that shit's fucked
because
up,
I
man.
think there's some curiosity. I mean, just me thinking it had to be some curiosity. Because
Well,
I don't
what
know.
you hear is I heard a guy at my job say,
It's
that's too much.
scientific though.
Yeah.
I understand that, but as a male, I just told y'all it changes the dialect of the man.
But
You feel
women
me?
like to know how they, as far as about orgasm. So men, they study that too.
Mhm.
Women like to know about orgasms. Men study orgasms too. Men
Mhm.
can have orgasms.
Mhm. And I heard
Men already have orgasms. That's what I'm trying
That's
to tell you.
ejaculation. That's two different things.
Yup, that
Ejaculation
is.
and orgasms are two
That's for
separate
women.
things.
Anyway,
he said anyway.
yeah, that
I mean,
ain't
I
really-
don't
saying,
think. I think she's
but we're
right.
not
I don't
talking
like. I
about
don't
it.
like this question.
Yeah, we're just not talking
I don't like that. I
about
don't
it.
like this question.
That shit is
I'm
wild as
just
fuck.
saying. It's
It's like,
reality.
what the fuck? And then they talking about women having this. This is an everyday conversation. Like, what the
I mean,
fuck?
I didn't say every day. I
That's
said
the
these
part I
are
don't
being
like.
brought up in conversations. These things are
Like,
being,
hey, I fucked my nigga last night. What type of
I've
conversation
never
is
had
that?
anybody, but I'm hearing
Yeah.
these are things that are going on
It's
in
really
That's
society.
that internet shit,
It
man.
is going on in society where
Yeah.
men are requesting these things to happen in the bedroom.
And we're talking about that. This is the platform for it. To me.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of fucked up for a woman to do that to a man. Like, she should be like, nah, babe, you really don't want to do this or something. You feel me? Like, that shit is outrageous, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a male, I just told y'all it changes the dialect of the man.
But
You feel
women
me?
like to know how they, as far as about orgasm. So men, they study that too.
Mhm.
Women like to know about orgasms. Men study orgasms too. Men
Mhm.
can have orgasms.
Mhm. And I heard.
Men already have orgasms. That's what I'm trying
That's
to tell you.
ejaculation. That's two different things.
Yup, that
Ejaculation
is.
and orgasms are two
That's for
separate
women.
things.
Anyway,
No, he said anyway.
yeah, that
I
ain't
mean,
really-
I don't.
saying.
I think she's
But we're
right.
not
I don't
talking
like.
about
I don't
it.
like this question.
Yeah, we're just not talking
I don't like- I
about
don't like
it.
this
question. That shit is
I'm
wild as
just
fuck.
saying. It's
It's like,
reality.
what the fuck? And then they talking about women having this. This is an everyday conversation. Like, what the
I mean,
fuck?
I didn't say every day. I
That's
said
the
these
part I
are
don't
being
like.
brought up in conversations. These things are
Like,
being,
hey, I fucked my nigga last night. What type of
I've
conversation
never
is
had
that?
anybody, but I'm hearing
Yeah.
these are things that are going on
It's
in
really
That's
society.
that internet shit,
It
man.
is going on in society where
Yeah.
men are requesting these things to happen in the bedroom.
And we're talking about that. This is the platform for it. To me.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of fucked up for a woman to do that to a man. Like, she should be like, nah, babe, you really don't want to do this or something. You feel me? Like, that shit is outrageous, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the relation? It's almost like a threesome. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen after this now. Shit. You feel me?
But see, they not gonna do it with their wife or their main chick.
They might.
They gonna do it. They do that little
That's
stuff.
like, I'm
they
just
don't.
saying, if
They
you have a
don't.
threesome,
They
right?
might.
Somebody gonna be like, oh, you fucked her
They
harder than
gonna
you
do
fucked
it
her.
with the trashy or the. I mean,
Oh, the
I'm
hoes
not
I'm
judging
talking about?
nobody. I'm not judging nobody, but they're gonna do it with the what do they call
The
them?
people who let them do it.
No,
Basically.
this-
Mean, they're not going to just come at anybody and say, have these conversations. I guess they kind of pick and choose, like, kind of feel like who they may be more comfortable
But what if you
with.
choose the motherfucker and they don't feel comfortable with you? Come
But
on.
there's a
You
side
gotta sit
to
right
me
here.
that you don't see. Like if you the main woman to me or you the wife, I feel like there's a freaky side of nature sometimes that he don't always all let out with you. I mean, that's just.
And what you mean by that? Like, he
I
don't.
just feel like a
He
lot
feel-
of men have this other freaky side that
You know, he got some other bitches.
No, I mean, there's things
I don't,
that they,
I
I
don't
guess.
know. I mean,
I don't know.
it's hard to
either,
say it. It's,
See, I feel like I really
It's
feel like
not hard to say, and no, not all men have that.
Okay.
What's not hard to say then?
She's trying to say every man has a
Not
little bit
every
of-
man,
They want to do something.
but
freaky
I
like
do
that.
feel like they get
They-
bored.
You saying every man want to do something gay?
In them. That's what she's saying.
Oh,
No,
shots
I
fired,
said
man.
no.
We're
I
not-
was not
Man,
saying
give me
that
that
every
scene, bro.
man
Give me the scene.
has a gay freaky side. That's not what I meant. No, I didn't mean it
Okay,
like
so
that.
what you mean then?
I didn't mean it like that.
Express yourself.
But it's just like, I don't know.
Look, everybody has a freaky
See,
side to them,
that's
but
the
it's a
TV
certain.
shows.
It's a certain type
Too many
of.
TV shows.
It's a certain type of person who likes to go more or beyond.
I would with a
and
female.
that's a certain type of person who's, you know what I mean, that's early on in life has already had some type of transaction with that. That's not something you just go into.
I know, but the thing
No,
is,
I wasn't saying that all men have a gay.
I ain't say that
side.
either.
No, I thought that's what you said.
I thought that's what you were saying.
No, what I'm saying is you got a freaky side,
Yeah,
but what?
They do.
But
They do.
you know what I'm saying?
But there's an extent, I guess.
There's an extent.
Like if you the main girl and you don't want to do certain things.
why wouldn't you want to do certain?
But
Let's
there's-
stop
but
there.
there's- what?
Why would you want to do certain
Okay,
things?
well
What's certain things?
some girls is not licking your balls like I'm not.
Oh, nah, see, that's a part of the game.
I'm not
That's
doing it.
major.
Well, I'm not
That's
doing
major.
it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Never did it. Never done it. Never will.
Why? Now you know why you get
Why,
cheated
though?
on.
I probably
Why you the main girl?
I
You
don't
get the ball.
because my
Why?
mouth is not for that.
Yes.
My mouth is
you
for food.
Hold on,
My mouth is for
So you
food.
don't give head at all.
I have not.
You don't give head at all.
I haven't done that in about 15
So
years.
you have gave him head.
Yeah, but I haven't.
So you cool with that part of the meat, but you're not cool with the other part.
Look, I
See,
haven't
the
done
reason
that
these
in
niggas
about
speaking off
15
to these
years.
niggas.
Huh?
See,
So-
the reason they speaking off to these niggas. You feel me?
But this is all I'm saying. Like if
That's
they,
her
like say they had a
That is
girl
a
like
preference.
me that wasn't doing that. Okay,
He gonna get
I
another
feel
girl.
like they gonna get another girl that's gonna do
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I was
But
saying.
see,
Like, that
hold
might
on
be
up. I also
something-
heard this shit too. The down low niggas be the niggas that be married. It be the niggas that ain't sexually at home. So he just snuck off real quick. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't
I'm
all.
like, damn. But cause niggas don't be having the game and not
and I
that bitch.
just never heard that before. Like I never even had a dude ask me to lick their ball, so I didn't know this was like a thing now.
What?
Like this is a thing.
That's
Man,
basic.
My my
Okay.
balls licked since I was.
I never even had like
Could be
nobody
balls
ask me.
licked?
Because you
Like,
probably already put it out there that you wouldn't do it, so there's no reason
No, I
to
didn't.
it.
I
Hey,
never
all
put it
that.
out. I don't put it out there when
Don't
I
go
was
past
out
the
there
balls.
like that. I never put that out
We
there.
talking about now. We talking about the you now. And the you now, if you're having conversations with a guy, nobody's gonna ask you to do that if you've already said things
I don't
to
put
that
myself
nature.
in
Do
that
what, bro?
For,
position.
ask her to
do
lick balls,
that.
to lick their balls.
Yeah, I
It's not
understand.
a position. That's a
Like,
conversation that you need
she
to
just
have.
said that she was the main
Aren't
girl.
balls sensitive?
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, there was conversations
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that you're supposed to have, though.
You can't just kind
Like,
of
I never heard a motherfucker say that though.
I would be nervous.
That just fucked me
to
up
even
right there.
play
But see,
with
these are
them.
conversations.
Nah,
That's the
bro,
thing,
back
though.
it in.
These are conversations you need to have.
Yeah, but that's what
When
I'm
you
saying.
on the phone talking to whoever you talking to and y'all talking that freaky talk, y'all not on the phone saying, man, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that because you know
She
you're gonna sound
probably
less
would.
appealing. You're gonna sound less appealing to somebody that you like. So
Yeah,
you're not
it's
saying
over.
all that. And that's
Hell,
why
it's
she
over
said that. She
already.
said, I don't come out like that. I don't put myself in that position like that. So when it's about time to have sex and he puts it in your face, you're telling him no, it's a shot.
So would you let a
I
nigga
mean,
eat your
I think
vagina
I
though?
would say what I
No.
don't and do not.
See,
What
yeah,
I do and do
bro.
not.
I don't want
I
your
mean,
spit
along
on
our
me.
conversation. And then he would
That's
have
a
to
lot of
pick
girls,
one.
yeah.
I don't want spit
Yeah.
on me.
They got
I get
different
it,
balls.
but you gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How many conversations you
But-
had?
Choice.
But see, this is the thing y'all gotta
You're giving him that
understand.
choice.
I
You
don't
might
want
do
spit, that's
those type of
nasty.
things, but it depends on who it is. The person is. If y'all
Okay, she brought a
have
good point
that
up.
connection and
She brought a good point
chemistry
up.
I
to
get it.
do those
I'm
type of things.
demanding.
You can't just come in there licking balls and doing
Yeah.
like you're not gonna do it.
I
Like
What's
it
the difference
depends
between the dick and
on
the
your
balls?
comfortability
What's the
with who
difference
you're
between the
with.
dick? What's the difference between the dick and the balls?
I
They
don't
can
know
go
because
together.
balls are sensitive, and I don't
So
even
was the
want.
dick.
So, but I'm
Teeth.
saying like I don't
Teeth be
know.
motherfuckers.
I don't know, but
Everybody can't do that.
mm-mm.
Sometimes motherfuckers gotta get a nudge. Like, watch out. Tripping. Oh, next
would just say,
question.
just have the conversation so that way ain't nobody expecting nothing. Because if you don't have the conversation, you're gonna.
That's why motherfuckers shouldn't get married without having sex.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you're
gonna think what you're gonna think regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't had that conversation, so your mind's open, man. She gonna probably.
But you're okay with a female licking your balls.
But how could you marry a woman that wasn't open to
this? But if you're not having that conversation, it's gonna get awkward when the conversation comes up, and y'all already done been doing y'all thing.
So I guess my thing is on the phone, and y'all having these
Let's
conversations.
keep that normal, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it all the way 100. It's gonna get awkward.
Yeah,
I mean,
if y'all never had a conversation, all right, let's keep it
that shit up. I didn't even know that was a big thing, bro.
Let's keep it simple.
I've never heard nobody say that.
Was talking, and let's just say I like getting my dick jacked off.
Okay.
Right, but you don't like doing it. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
so
you don't like doing it. So if we having a conversation, and I'm telling you how much I like it, you're not going to tell me that. You know what I'm saying? You have to tell me that.
Why not?
You have to tell me that.
You lead me on.
Yeah, you lead me on.
I'm saying like, why wouldn't I tell you that though?
Well,
she
said she don't have those conversations. She not
telling you, like, look, that ain't what I'm.
So this is two women that goes 50, and then it's a 50-50 thing.
But see, you also gotta realize too, women say a lot of shit that don't be true. Like, she might say that initially until she come about 4 or 5 times. Then she might be like, where they at?
No, but I'm just telling you, it depends. What I'm saying is, it depends on the comfortability of the person you're dealing with. You can't just come in the gate thinking that you get ready to get your balls sucked, because that's not going to happen.
But that's the problem with that. That's the problem with that.
That's why niggas be
not going to happen.
But this is the problem with that statement.
This
is the problem with that statement. This is the problem with that statement.
Yeah, you let me know I can get another bitch because you're not doing the job.
Okay, but I'm saying, I'm just meeting you. I'm not comfortable with you doing those type of things yet. Maybe later on down the road.
This is the problem with that statement.
This is the problem.
This is the problem with that statement.
You gotta lead to that.
This is the problem with that statement. This is the problem with that statement.
What I'm saying is,
if you don't like doing it, you're not gonna do it regardless of how comfortable you are.
Right.
Period.
Well, but I'm saying it's not a
you know
not like doing it.
So regardless of if I come into the gate with it or if I wait till later,
I'm out the gate.
You're dreading me asking you this.
Okay,
because you know what's coming. You're dreading it because you don't like it.
It's not.
Don't matter how comfortable you is.
I mean, some women probably
no
like it.
No matter how comfortable you is.
But
if you don't like it, you're not gonna do it.
It just depends on the person, like I said.
Some
women may like it. Some people may not. You know what I mean?
You're right. It depends on.
Some people feel like, okay, I ain't sucking his dick until I know. You know, it just.
Right.
Some things are not just a natural.
It is natural.
Some women.
So
everything is not though.
Can I say something though? I feel like when it comes to heterosexual sex, niggas need to read the 48 laws of sex, because it's rules to this shit. And if when you saying no, don't even lay down with nobody.
Are you eating every girl's coochie that you meet?
No, but I'm just saying.
Exactly.
That's not.
Yeah. Right.
But I'm not saying I would not do that.
That's not the same, because he likes to. You don't like to do something.
But what I'm
that's
saying
totally
is,
different. That's changes the game. It changes the game, though. If you like doing something and he don't like, and he likes to do something, it changes the game.
But if you even like it, are you doing that to every female that you meet? Right off the gate.
Right.
Off the gate.
Please answer. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I'm not saying
I can't say that all the time because it's not like I have it. So I'd be lying if I sat here and said I haven't done that off the gate, because I have.
All right, talk about it.
Okay, so let's just keep that.
So you ain't never just sucked a random dick?
So y'all trying to tell me within the first week y'all ain't done none of that? Y'all ain't had sex? None of that? One night stands or none of that? Okay, then it's the same thing. So the statement is null and void.
We're talking about
null and void.
World
it doesn't. Well,
we weren't talking about sex.
Sex is just
I
like
know,
oral.
but I'm just saying certain people like different.
Sex is nastier than oral.
Different levels.
Let's keep that normal. Sex, actual unprotected sex is nastier than oral. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what are y'all actually saying no to?
I've been absolutely
They mine.
What are y'all actually saying no to?
Just say
Sex is nastier than putting something in your mouth.
Well, I mean, it's kind of fun to me.
Unprotected sex is nastier than putting
Well,
something in
that's
your
what I'm
mouth.
saying. It doesn't have. Why does
Right?
it have to be unprotected?
I
So
don't know.
if-
It
this is what I'm
depends.
saying,
That
though.
nigga
I'm
got
not
hurt.
fucking no nigga that
But you're not
I'm
putting
unprotected.
you're not. If you get somebody some head, you're not putting the condom on him. Keep it normal.
But I ain't sucking no.
Oh, shit.
But there's some
This is
men
crazy.
that like to wear condoms while they get
You're
hit.
right, and I'm not saying that
Yeah.
it's
Why?
not.
I
But
caught my when I,
for this
I caught my
conversation we
ex
having
having
right
his
now-
wearing- he was wearing a condom while he
For this
was
conversation
you
we
a
having right
prostitute?
now,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's just
Ego
certain things
receipts.
you just not going in the game.
Because I have a friend that she was seeing somebody. He asked to go to the dentist. She took him. Make a long story short, he's eating so much pussy, he got to get all his teeth pulled out.
Damn, what kind of pussy
So
was that?
he has an infection all in his
ain't
mouth.
That's what I'm
He has an
saying.
infection. Like everybody think this is okay,
Do
and
you know
everybody
how
want to put their mouth on.
you know how
whatever.
terrible that is?
He has to get all his teeth pulled out.
That is not because he's
He's
eating
eating
so much pussy.
Yeah.
so much.
This nigga
From,
got
He
from
don't take
nasty
care.
women.
He don't take care of his teeth.
He got to get all his teeth pulled out.
He don't brush.
He got to get all
Yeah,
his
that
teeth
dude
pulled
don't
out.
floss.
It don't matter if
He
you
ain't
brush.
brushing.
It don't matter
It
if
ain't
you
Yes,
about
he
just
do.
eating
Let me tell you
twat.
something,
never
ladies.
matters.
Let me tell you
It's all
something,
over
ladies.
100 out here.
People have
Yeah.
gum disease. Their gums are bleeding. Their teeth are bleeding.
Yeah.
You ain't taking
Letting
care
that
of your
man
teeth.
put his mouth
So what happened to
on
her?
the teapot.
Let me
And
ask
he got
you.
blood in his
What's he
mouth.
called?
And then
Let me
I call
ask
it
you.
teapot.
Let me ask you
You
this
letting
though.
the man put
Is she
his
getting-
mouth on your teapot, and his mouth is bleeding. He got gum disease and bleeding in his mouth, and now he's putting all that spit on your teapot, and then you get these different diseases and stuff, and you wonder why, because it's not cleansing to do that.
Okay, but hold
You
on.
know,
Let me
so
say
you
something.
gotta be real
When I be
careful.
talking to people,
Because people be
Hold
bleeding in their
on.
mouth.
When I look at
That's what she
people,
was saying.
I definitely
She's
look at their
catching
teeth.
infection.
Though.
I
He
don't
kept the
I don't
infection.
know who she talking to, and they ain't looking at their teeth. When I talk to people, I be like,
You ain't about to let nobody.
you know what I'm saying? I look at everybody's mouth.
But you don't know if they bleeding back here.
Yeah,
I
you
know,
don't
but
know
it's
they got
gonna be. It's
infection.
gonna
You
be
don't know
if
that.
you bleed, that shit gonna be earthing up.
You
No,
don't
it's,
know if they
I'm
got
telling you, Leo,
infection.
you don't know
What
that.
I'm saying is, his teeth ain't fall out because he ate a lot of pussy.
Okay.
That has some other.
Well, they said he had a the dentist came out and said
You
he had a
not taking
sexually transmitted
So
disease
that
in
means he
his
wasn't.
mouth.
That means it's been in there for a while. That means he didn't go to the dentist at all.
I'm just
So
the point
he's
is
not orally clean.
you can
either.
lose your teeth from eating nasty pussy.
That's not.
So that's the moral of the story.
But who eating nasty pussy? I'm gonna smell that too.
A lot of you are.
hygiene.
A lot of you are.
No. Don't say you. Are you saying me?
A lot.
Don't say you. I'm
A lot.
not.
A lot.
Everybody
Are
don't
you
get
married?
that.
Are you married?
No.
A lot. Well, you are then.
Listen up. A lot of
Well, you are.
Can I speak?
They make it so easy.
Everybody
to brush
can't
teeth
get this
nowadays.
ice cold chill when they
They
might.
got the button. It spins.
This is an ice cold chill. Everybody can't get this ice cold chill on that teapot. You feel me? Can't get that ice cold chill, man.
You gotta, and then, you know, we say, oh, they look clean. Oh, they're this, they that. You never know.
It
You
could
never
be the
know.
cleanest looking person.
Yeah. You just, like as Leo was saying earlier during the podcast, HIV is the highest, heart disease and HIV are the fastest killing things for women, black women in the black community.
Right.
So,
Just get you. Every woman need. Every black woman, you need one man
right.
for two women, and we can hold it up.
Huh?
Feel me?
What?
So every woman had, if every man had two women, we would slow this shit down tremendously.
Good
You
night.
feel me?
So how many women do they have now?
Good
No, I'm
night.
saying if you had every man and he had two women, it would slow down all them diseases. You feel me? Y'all just can't.
So
stay
you saying
together.
that average man has more than two women?
Exactly.
Okay. I
That's
just
what
wanted
I'm
to
saying.
clear that up
If
too.
you slow down, if the women got mature enough to deal with polygamy, it would slow down all that shit, and you would live a longer life. Because women live longer than men, so that picture will go a lot further for families. You know what I'm saying? In real talk, because at the end of the day, women do live longer than men. You know what I'm saying? On the average, you know what I'm saying?
That is true though.
Shout out to all the heterosexual, homosexuals. We got
Yes.
love for everybody.
Yes.
Everybody who's been molested or anything, reach out to somebody who can help you. You can come talk to me. I'll send you niggas to go. We fuck with everybody. We just want to do this podcast so we can get this out and everybody gonna be all like uptight because they don't care about your damn ass.
And I just to piggyback off of him, my mom wrote a book called Just Say No because she was molested as a little girl, and it's called Just Say No. It's for kids, and it's for her to be silent on the job.
That's about $50. Edit that.